Well, it's no secret anymore. YouTube for real estate is, well, it's the greatest thing on planet Earth. I ain't gonna lie. I've only been in real estate for 2 years now. I've only had to close 2 deals, but this year alone with 7 channels in 7 states, over 60 million. In fact, our original one in Portland, we just hit the $40 million mark. So 40 million in sales equals 1 million in commission. We haven't spent a dime. I teach it all for free because it's so life-changing to me. In this video, on this little sticky note right here, I have the entire list of exactly how you can start your free real estate YouTube channel today. And we getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Channel Junkies, teaching you how to grow free real estate YouTube channels. I teach everything for free. You know it. It's all on this channel. If that's what you want to do, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. Hey, we got free webinars, courses. We got everything if you want to jumpstart it, all down in the description below or at channeljunkies.com. Let's jump into it. How do you start a real estate YouTube channel from scratch? You're probably looking at this channel, whether you're new or been here for a while, you're like, good Lord, Jackson, you have 200 plus videos. Well, let's crank it all down into one. Write these steps down exactly, and then you can go back and watch some certain videos on how to fill it in. But this is basically my course. This is just everything right now that I'll be giving to you. So I'm going to be looking right here. The number one thing that I get asked all the time is naming your channel. You will see it across the nation now. Most channels are living in said city. I started that with living in Portland, Oregon. It was something that I realized through keyword research. It was going to help me rank a little bit better. It was actually going to pull my YouTube channel up in ranking when people search that. So living in Portland, Oregon was searched thousands of times a month. And guess what? Boom, there's my YouTube channel. Now, yes, I have a lot of videos that rank number one, but my YouTube channel was number one. That was the whole reason behind it. But I could start a channel today that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I could still get free real estate leads. So don't get torn up on the lead or on the name. And if there is a name already in your city, living in Houston, Texas, or whatever, it doesn't matter. There can be as many of those as you want. So if you want the name, create a brand account, name it that, you're good to go. Don't get all stuck on the name, but it does help. And when people look at your videos and then that name is living in the city, it does help with the psyche. So that's the reason I did it. It's crazy to me to see it across the nation now, how many hundreds and hundreds of them there are. So naming that channel, name it what you want, moving to or living in, it usually works the best. Number two is the channel tags and the, what's up, Shody?
And there's a box, someone outside and there's a box.
Okay, I'll be right down.
Okay.
Good job. Hey, gotta leave her in there. That's my daughter. So when people jump in on your channel, it happens. It's life. So back to the channel tags. This is something that I didn't know at the beginning that really helped me optimize the channel, which made me rank. If someone was searching about Southeast Portland or Northeast Portland, and I didn't have an actual video about that, I was able to pull some of my other videos and YouTube channels up in the ranking because of the channel tags. So those are your drivers to your channel. Those are what make your channel relevant. So when these searches come up, anything, your channel will arise. So those are not just something that I make up. I used to have all of these tags, and you might too. You might have like this giant section of tags. That actually hurts you. You need to really narrow that down. And so what I do, I have a motto, 2010 ATS. 20 videos, 10 weeks, that's 2 every week. After that, you get into your analytics and your traffic source. So I've done videos on this as well, but you're really gonna wanna know, how did these 20 videos that I did drive people to my channel? What were they searching? What were they finding? And so with that, it actually shows you in your analytics, and you take those. So it could be Portland, Oregon, living in Portland, Oregon, moving to Portland, Oregon. Or what I found was Vancouver, Washington was the number one driver to our Portland, Oregon channel. Yes, it's a different state. It's across the state line. It's only about 20 minutes away, but more people were interested in Vancouver than they were Portland. So what did I do? I went up and shot a bunch of those videos, and I added Vancouver, Washington to our channel tags. So that allowed our Portland channel to rank for Vancouver. So those are very important, and you got to get a bunch of information and data to YouTube, which means just a bunch of really good long videos so that you can get that traffic source dialed in. With that being said, the number 3 tip on growing and what you absolutely must nail way more than the channel name is the channel art. And you might think, oh, it's just this banner. It's everything. See, what happens was, and I did this too, you're going to build this channel. Top realtor. Here's my phone number. Here's my email address. Here's my squeeze pages. Here's my landing pages. That's what we're tricked into doing. Real estate agents forever have had to trick people, convert people, and try and close deals. This is not that. People are organically coming here and they want to learn something. So if you were looking to, buy a new car, buy a new purse, and you went to this YouTube channel and it was all about them and sales, then you wouldn't subscribe. But if it was like, hey, in this channel, we talk everything about Hyundai, we talk everything about Toyota Tacomas, whatever it is, then you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm searching. So, hey, in the channel art, it needs to say, tap subscribe to learn everything about said city. So Portland, Oregon, or Houston, Texas, because they're moving there. They're wanting to know everything about it. And when the channel art says that, boom, you've nailed it. You're going to get more subscribers. So the channel art, you need to tell them 3 things. Tap subscribe to learn about the city, new videos every single week. And number 3 is nothing else. That is it. Tell them to subscribe and tell them that you do new videos every week. That is how you get the most subscribers. I've tested it. Don't do anything else. Okay, why I open up about that and you're like, Jackson, just get to the meat already. None of this works without the foundation. You can't build a house without a foundation. You can't build a YouTube channel without it. So everybody wants to skip and just do all the videos and do all that stuff. Well, it doesn't work until you get that basis filled up, or the foundation built with the channel tags, the channel art, all of that stuff, right? So then you got to get into the video titles. This is something that took me so long to figure out. Why do real estate agents fail with video, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook? It's because they're usually talking about themselves, their open house, their listing, me, my, I. That is the last thing that YouTube wants. Again, they're there to learn something. So you need to find a video title that people are actually searching. Could be pros and cons of living in your city or cost of living. It's really that easy. You need to have stuff that's searched. Now, I use a tool called TubeBuddy.com. It's down in the description below. You have to have it. It's the #1 tool to grow a real estate YouTube channel or a YouTube channel in general. Download TubeBuddy, and in that, you're able to go in and search, living in Portland, Oregon. And when you do that, it's going to bring a bunch of other little titles up. You can click on those to see how your channel will rank. Then you can go in there and start tweaking titles. So I used to put like living in Southeast Portland, Oregon. And then when I went in and started tweaking it to living in SE instead of Southeast, I went from like a 40% all the way to 100%. So what that told me was, hey, people are typing in SE Portland, Oregon more, and there's no videos with SE Portland, Oregon. Everybody else is doing Southeast. So it was a way for me to sneak in and own that video title. So when people type that in, I was ranking #1. So that's a tool that allows you to go in and really start sculpting your titles that people are searching, so you can get their organic business. If you're loving these videos, it's helped you grow your YouTube channel, or you're starting one, take a second right now and smash that like button. It really helps me out and makes me give more free videos to you guys. Comment down below what you learned today or what you're anticipating on starting with your new channel. All right, so next is the styles of video. This is something that's really big. A lot of people will hit me up. Jackson, hey, what camera should I get? Should I get the brand new Canon? Should I get this red camera? No, dude, I could do it all with a cell phone. I could turn this baby on, and this is exactly how I started my YouTube channel, my most popular videos. You don't need anything fancy. In fact, if you're in a quieter room like this cell phone, these new phone cameras and microphones, amazing, perfect. You wouldn't need anything else. There are different styles of videos, though. This style right here works probably the best, even though I invented vlogging for real estate and I love it, and what really blew me up. I will talk about the advantages of vlogging versus talking head, but for some reason, getting close to the camera like this, getting right up in there, this works the best for YouTube. Now, that's one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of my clients or any real estate agent who reaches out to me is they will shoot these videos and they're like, Jackson, I want to see, or will you watch it? And they're sitting in the very back of their room, and maybe they have good audio. They got a microphone right there, but they're this big in their little screen, and they're all the way in the back. It's terrible. It's just it's not a good, friendly, what am I trying to say? It's not very fun to watch, and it's unauthentic. I have found that the closer I get, and you really want it just like this, I mean, top of your head and shoulder, those videos I am just dominating, 3 times the average view duration. So people love that. And think about this. If someone's moving to a new city and they got $1 million they want to spend on a home, and they're really just trying to find somebody who can help them because they know nothing about your city, and you're really in there just telling them truthful stories and the good, the bad, the ugly, hey, it's going to personalize you. Everybody's always like, how do I get luxury out of this? We put 2 deals in escrow on one of our channels the other day. Both of them were 1.3 and 1.6 million. So We're doing mega luxury homes just by being ourselves, wearing Nike t-shirts. It's all about this delivery. So if you're going to do talking head, get close. You can put a camera on. You don't even need a background like this. I actually crushed it with a green screen forever, a $50 little portable green screen. But if you do a green screen, here's what you need to do. Put the camera 24 inches, a good 2 feet from your face, about like this. And the green screen needs to be 2 feet behind you. Do not stand with your back to the green screen. It will cast a really dark shadow and it's going to make a really fuzzy outline. So you got to stand 2 feet away from the green screen and have the camera 2 feet in front of you and have a good light source hitting you. That will make crispy, clean green screen videos, and you can throw the coolest backdrops in the back. So that is one way to do it, and you could make a living out of that. I also see, just a camera on a desk at your office. It works amazing, but just make sure you're up and close to the camera. So vlogging, that is something that when I started doing keyword research, people were searching out these cities, these suburbs 10, 12, 15 times a month more than they were in Google on YouTube. So I knew, hey, people want to see this. They don't want to read about it anymore. That's what really provoked me to get out and start shooting videos. I'd never seen a real estate agent go out and do vlogging for real estate correctly. Usually it's, hey, look at me at my listing in my open house. Unfortunately, I did some of those because I thought that's the way you do it. No. Hey, you're moving to Portland, Oregon. You have no idea which area fits you best. Today, we're going to be going through 5 incredible areas that fit all different lifestyles. At the end of this video, you're probably going to have a good idea of the section or the area of the city that's going to fit you best. Boom, there's a hook. They want to know where to live in Portland, Oregon, and we're going to show them. So the thing about vlogging, I get a lot of views on them. I get really good average view durations, but my longest videos I get the most views on are this style. But the vlogs, I think, are what get us the most business. They just personalize you. 76% of people are making purchasing decisions after watching a video. Think about that. So they are trying to personalize and relate to somebody. So the vlogging, got leads coming in. The vlogging is what did that. And that's the comments we get from everybody. Oh my gosh, I love your videos. I love that how you actually get out and show us what it's like. You guys are so funny. Or, I'm wearing, a hoodie, t-shirt, shorts, Nike, like all the time. And I'm just myself. And I'm getting hundreds of reach outs every single week because I'm personalizing myself. I'm just being myself, right? People will work with people they want to work with. And so that's where vlogging to me just exploded our business. It's a lot more to it. You got to get out there. There's a lot of B-roll and stuff that goes in to make them really killer and to keep people on there. But if you can do it, I got a lot of videos teaching you how. I have some behind the scenes videos on how to vlog. Go watch those and you can see exactly how we do it. I actually did a master vlog. It's a couple videos ago where I was in 2 different states and I take you behind the scenes of the entire trip. So go watch that as well. So now you got your styles of video down. Whatever you feel comfortable with, just do that. Then you will get some business, but only if you install that call to action. So again, you guys get the added benefit of getting the exact playbook from me, like I didn't have. So I started doing these videos and wasn't really getting anything, no views, no subscribers. Then, I started getting better, I did that vlogging, and that's when, our views and everything started growing and people were loving that, but no business from it. So what were we doing wrong? We weren't telling anybody to call us. Again, this goes back to me hating cold calling, hating door knocking. I could not stand bugging people. So I never asked for the business. Well, when I was shooting videos, I was never asking for the business. I was just doing the videos. So they didn't even know to call me. So until one video, I said, hey, if you're even thinking about moving to Portland, we're getting so many people reaching out and calling us every day who are moving to Portland, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving to this area, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, send a pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to Portland. Next day, 14 phone calls. I do it in every video, every state, every YouTube channel, and it works. That's why I get leads after my first video on all my new channels and explode really quick. You got to have that call to action in there. I don't care how repetitive it is. You got to have it, and you have to have it at the beginning and the end. Do not leave it out. You will be wasting all your time if you're working that hard to get the video out. Get your calls to action in there. Now you got the videos, you got it all edited, you're uploaded. Next is the metadata, the tagging, and really uploading that video correctly. Again, this was something that I had no idea about. This is a search engine. There's so much that goes into the algorithm. When people search a video title, why would your video pop up there? Well, it's got to be because the title, the tags, the description. All of those have to be on point. So the biggest mistake I saw was YouTubers were taking that description, and this wasn't just real estate, but a lot of YouTubers in general, and taking that description and they were putting their website and a bunch of other verbiage in there that had nothing to do with the video. That is one of the best places that you can get your video to rank, is in that description, having a bunch of keywords that are in your title that support it in that description. So now when people search, how much does it cost to live in Portland, Oregon? You got it all over in the description, in the title and the tags. That's what's telling YouTube, boom, this video is all about it. Then once you make a good video the way that I teach it, and you can keep people on for a long time, that's how you rank and get more views. So you can't just shoot a video with cost of living of your city and make it 2 minutes and make it crappy. It's not really going to work. I like to go 15, 20, 25, even 30 minutes and give a lot of real good stories and my bills and tell people, so that I get those really long average view durations. That's when my videos rank up top and skyrocket. So I had a conversation with a guy today, and multiple, and they're like, yeah, I did all your videos. You said pros and cons, cost of living, and I got no views. And that's usually when a lot of people quit. They just quit. Oh, it's not working for me. You got to realize that it puts you into a probationary period. It's not going to just reward you instantly. So you have to stay consistent. That's why I say consistency over like the quantity, you know. Doing 1 a week is way better than doing 5 your first week, because you just want to get them all out there and then stopping, right? You have to be consistent. And what he said is, I did all those videos like you said, and I wasn't getting anything. And then all of a sudden, it was like 60, 70 days, like 90 days, like 3 months later, it just took off. It happens. I've had videos last 90 days like this. And then all of a sudden, something triggers the algorithm, and your video all of a sudden, because you did all the metadata and tagging right at the beginning, it gets placed up at top and gets thrown up there, and people start viewing it, and it just explodes. So sometimes it can take 60, 90 days for a video to go. Trust me, my pros and cons of Portland has like 50,000 views right now. I used to sit there and panic because I wasn't getting any views at all. So I was in your footsteps. Do not put your videos out on social media for people who don't want it, because that will kill your channel too. So just let everything happen organic, be patient, and be consistent. Last but not least, once you get that video, the metadata, the tagging, everything perfect, you've shot the video, you've done it all, and then you make this piss poor thumbnail, it's going to kill you. 86% of the reason your videos get clicked is that thumbnail. You need to make the most baller thumbnails. In fact, I split test every video now. Every video I upload, I split test 2 different thumbnails on TubeBuddy. Down in the description below is TubeBuddy. If you don't have it yet, download it. Get the paid version. It's the only tool you need to grow your YouTube channel. I got a little affiliate link on there. I make a couple bucks. But TubeBuddy, I split test now. So every video that goes out, I'll make 2 different thumbnails. Sometimes I just switch a word or 2, and I've had, just by switching the word on one, the exact same thumbnail, I got like a 75% better click-through rate on one just because of the words. So I would have never known that. I split test all these, but you really got to get serious about these thumbnails. That's how you get clicks. So it really starts with all of that. From the beginning, the foundation and everything that it takes to grow these YouTube channels is what I teach in here. So you better be subscribing. We got free webinars, courses, everything down in the description below, or at thechannelJunkies.com. Now you're seeing a bunch of other videos pop up. Those are going to help you grow and explode your real estate YouTube channel. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.